be blind to me. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Just wait and see.
Last time I warned y'all, now this time I'm just sending shots. Thought that I was some yes man, about to show y'all that I'm really not. Me and mine was really on the bottom, and we way up at the tippy top. No bull, unless we talking flipping stocks. Don't mess around or you getting got. Can't see through it cause it's tinted out. Yeah, ooh, I'm on the way. Game time, who wanna play? I showed up just to ruin your day. Count my green till I'm blue in the face. I don't wanna talk, please give me my space. About to go ghost till I give me my rave. Blow too fast, can't get with my pace. I'm a spaz on as soon as Quentin give me that bass. Boom, 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 boom. One out of smoke like a chimney. It's my turn like I'm Timmy. I pity y'all boys, think y'all Big Mickey, y'all mini. I'm your favorite writer's writer. I'm on fire. I leave, everybody retire. My team, the only people I admire. My empire, only second to Messiah. That's no boast. You don't wanna get too close. I explode with every single line I spoke. Remember when they laughed at me like I'm a joke? Now I control the master lines they quote. Hit us talk now, everybody quiet. Don't surprise to see that I can go as high as I can go. Told you a long time ago that I'm. Wait a minute. What? I should. Oh, you lucky I don't.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to Apollo for all their support with our sports gear and our surfboards.
So the Apollo Project's sponsorship has been used to help our sports teams with new uniforms, with getting away to different tournaments. The pride on their faces when they see the new uniforms is just amazing. It's really lifted everybody's spirit.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
This is a call to action.
It was really hard to try and keep it together every day.
I need some help.
Simple tools.
Is he here with his body or is he up here with his hinengaro?
For parents in need.
E tino he hena hau ki te whakapakari, I ahau anō.
Tāhua. Mai te tirohanga Māori. Kids don't come with a manual with Nathan Wallace. Ki whakata Māori me Māori Plus.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex app, Flybuys or Airpoints for 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.
We had to make sure from the beginning, yep, this is what we're going to do and we're going to go all in.
And there was us.
So I was so determined to have this pepe.
Puro pepe, ki whakata Māori me Māori Plus.
So sponsorship from New Zealand Carbon Farming has been fantastic for our sports teams actually who went away to tournament week. We're a community who's driven by sport, but often money and the cost of travel, accommodation and uniform can be a barrier for some of our students. And to come out with a new uniform for a number of sports, particularly our basketball teams who have been away at nationals, has been uplifting for the students and for our community. The support from Carbon Farming has been wonderful.
Without them, then we wouldn't look like this.
Catch the next-gen sports superstars.
He's very, very strong.
All power, all action, all drama. Stream it live, ad-free from our secondary school's winter tournament. Subscribe now to Māori Active.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass up.
Kia ora e te iwi, nau mai, haere mai ki te rohe o Papaioia mo te whakataitau whutupōro o ngā kura tamatāne me ngā kura kōtero o Aotearoa. Welcome to the National First 15 Rugby Championship for Boys and Girls Schools for 2023. Ko ngā kura tino pai mo ngā tamatāne e whā, me ngā kura kōtero e whā o te motu. Ka whakātu I tēnei wiki. This is the top 4 boys and top 4 girls schools in the country. Ko Brad Pittman ahau, ko ahau te kai kōrero mātua mo te kēmu o tēnei rā. I'm Brad Pittman and will be the lead commentator for this game. Kei konei Grant Smith ki ahau. I'm joined by Grant Smith. Kia ora Grant, it's great to have you here for this game.
Yeah, kia ora Brad. No mai haere mai to everybody out watching this National First 15 Championship match here, and a special welcome to Te Papaioia. I'm the mayor of our fine city, and it's great to be here. And Southland boys taking on Palmy.
Yeah, and it's an awesome opportunity and an awesome time here for the local team just down the road, down Featherston there, to be here at the top 4 First 15 National Championship. Of course, Palmerston North, the hosts of this tournament. And so good to have the local team here and represented in your town here, Grant. You'll have noticed the influx of buses and supporters come in over the last couple of days, not only for this one, but I know you've been hosting some secondary school tournaments down here as well, some basketball and hockey around. So it's been good for Palmerston North.
Yeah, no, we're very much focused on the secondary schools, and this Barbarians National First 15 Championships, one of those events. Volleyball, basketball you mentioned, but it's great, and it's fantastic Māori TV filming this, and my thanks to them, and it just enables people to watch it from all over the motu, all over the country.
Yeah, absolutely, and as you mentioned, koe nei te kēmu tuarua I runga I te whira tuatahi. The second game coming up on field 1, ko nā kapa e tākoro ana I tēnei kēmu, ko Palmerston North Boys High no Papaiuia, te haukainga, raua ko Southland Boys no te Wai Pounamu. The game coming up in front of us now, Palmerston North Boys High taking on Southland Boys High. Palmerston North Boys, they're the Hurricanes region representative. They beat Napier Boys High in their Hurricane semi-final and have moved through to today's game. Southland Boys, well, they beat Christchurch Boys in the South Island final 29-28, with young Jimmy Taylor kicking the go-ahead conversion from the sideline. As we quickly roll through some of the team lists for the locals, at 1, Jacob Booth, 2, Eli Odenryan, 3, Logan Wallace, 4, Bradley Toka, 4, Connor Giltrap, 6, Ollie Barham, 7, Tom Ilston Park, 8, Alex Palazzo, 9, Callum Gullery, 10, Jamie Viljoen, 11, Maya Sua, 12, Tane Harvey, 13, Mativa Fonua, 14, Josiah Simons, and 15, Ryder Crosswell for Southland Boys. Number 1, Ethan Brock. Number 2, Hawani Nicola Wilson. Number 3, Jayton Fisher. Number 4, Thomas Spain. Number 5, TJ Gallen. Number 6, Fraser Wilson. Number 7, Gregor Rutledge. Number 8, Justin Shaw. Number 9, Noah Sutton. Number 10, Rico Muliaina. Number 11, Kaseki Fafita. Number 12, Amaziah Mitchell. Number 13, Preston Evans. Number 14, Phoenix Mackay. And number 15, as mentioned, the Year 11 who kicked them to this tournament, Jimmy Taylor. And you mentioned earlier in our conversations a few strong Southland names there in the Southland boys lineup.
Oh, absolutely. Molina is there, obviously Rutledge and Dermody, Jason Dermody being their coach. And as you said, probably two teams, Brad, that probably weren't everybody's top of the list to get through. And they've, as you said, they've had some interesting battles to get through, and it makes, I reckon, for quite an interesting game.
It is, and look, it's probably the flavour of the event, and certainly in the boys' side, having Tauranga Boys College here, we're probably used to seeing either Hamilton Boys or Napier have been here previously. Palmy Boys getting here, and then not seeing Christchurch Boys as well. It makes for an exciting tournament, and it just shows the depth of rugby around the schools in our country.
Oh, absolutely, and I think you're looking at the Palmy Boys. There's a couple of well-known sort of Manawatu names there, with Croswell and Villon, and I know Tom Ilston Park, the captain, he's been in that first 15 side for a number of years. So the number 7 flanker there, watch for him in today's game. But as you said, that young exciting talent for number 15, the fullback for Southland Boys, Jimmy Taylor, a young boy, but certainly making a mark.
Yeah. So obviously stepping in. So over the last few games, Southland Boys had both the Muliainas playing 10 and 15. An injury there has taken out one. So Jimmy Taylor will step in to start at fullback for Southland Boys. Both teams, regular contributors to the All Blacks setup. We talk about All Blacks coming out of Palmerston North Boys like Jackson Hemmelport, Nani Laumapi, Liam Squire, Aaron Cruden, just to name a few. And then same for Southland Boys. You got Ethan de Groot currently there, Jamie McIntosh, Clark Dermody, Corey Flynn. Names.
Absolutely, both are being regular. Had a lot of caps for the All Blacks. There's 8 that have come from Southland Boys and 15 in total. And young, exciting talent like Ruben Love, who's playing his heart out in the Wellington Lions team at the moment. But good to see a couple of former All Blacks actually in Bruce Hemera, assistant coach for Palmerston North boys side, and Murphy is one of the assistant coaches, who of course was a New Zealand Sevens player.
Yep.
And spent a lot of time overseas.
Yeah, absolutely awesome to have their contributions to our young boys on their journey through to whatever their rugby pathway looks like. And as you mentioned, this game and all of these games brought to you on Whakaata Māori. Special thank you to them and Bailey's, Caltex, New Zealand Carbon Farming and Apollo Projects, as we see the local boys coming out onto the field here in the white strip. Of course, this is Palmerston North Boys High School. Our hosts and Haukainga just up the road here from Central Energy Trust Arena.
And Brad, we're lucky with the weather gods today. It's a beautiful day here in Palmerston North at CET Arena.
Yep.
And Palmy boys make their way onto the field, just waiting for their opponents, Southland boys, to come out of the sheds, and we'll then be fronting up with the Hakas, I'm sure.
Yeah, and just to mention, Palmerston North boys, first time here at Top 4 since 2005. So it's been a few years between drinks for the local boys. But what better than to have them here? And I've heard those that are still at school and not at school tournament week have had the afternoon off to get down and support the boys. It's starting to fill up a little bit here, which is awesome to see. And not often do you get to play games of this magnitude at home, so it'll be an awesome occasion for the local boys.
Absolutely, and they'll be trying to play their hearts out in front of their home crowd. But it's great to see this event using all the fields too, and just on the backfields there with games going on at the moment.
Yeah, and you speak of that game, it's half time at the moment. Tauranga boys up 21-19 over Westlake. Tight one in that game. It was it's been back and forth over on the second field, and you can catch that live stream on Whakaata Māori as well. I'm sure you won't want to move away from this game though, because this one's going to be it's going to be a ripper of a game. We're just waiting on Southland boys to come out. Again, they beat Christchurch boys in their South Island final 29-28. It was a tight one.
It was, and good on them. And again, for Southland to get here in that South Island section, I think is a fantastic effort by their part. Referee today, Warwick Lament, or whiz to his mates.
Yeah, and our AR's out there. Warwick Price, another Warwick, the better looking one, they told me, and Jason Ingram, he's out there as well. So they'll be the men in the middle, will be in charge. So Warwick Lamert, Warwick Price, and Jason Ingram. I'm sure they won't have too much to worry about today. Let the boys play their footy, and
well, we don't want to repeat of the All Blacks, do we? The TMOs in every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So I think in saying that, let's let the game flow, and I'm sure they will.
Yeah, absolutely. And Southland boys here, just making the crowd wait on edge a little bit, holding the Palmerston North boys out there, standing unopposed for a few minutes now. Whether it's by design or they forgot that they were also playing in white. I'm sure the boys will come out in their royal blues. Here we go. It is our South Island representatives, Southland Boys High School, the winners of the Otago School's First 15 comp, winners of the South Island qualifier, and led out by their captain. It's the number 7 there, Gregor Rutledge for Southland Boys. And we were treated to some pretty rousing challenges in the earlier women's, girls semi-final. Looking forward to these. We'll let the teams take it away from here. Tau ke he wero nui mo te kapa Palmerston North Boys High. What a challenge laid down by the locals. Palmerston North. There's nothing like a haka to start a first 15 game, Grant.
Yeah, you are so right. Sends a shiver up your spine, and now have to. We have Southland boys to reply.
Southland boys will prepare themselves for the kickoff. They'll have the first kickoff of the game. It'll be interesting to see how these Palmerston North boys back up the haka. Fierce challenge laid down by the team. They'll get first use of the ball here as well.
And Brad, I just noticed that the refs have changed their jerseys. They were in white before, and they've just changed them into the grey with the assistant refs, touch judges.
Yep. And we have kickoff here. Te timatanga o tēnei kēmu. The start of our game. Ka riro I a Palmerston North te poro. First use of the ball. We'll see the first return here. Little short side option for Southland boys. They crash up over halfway. Solid carry there. Ethan Brock, front row. Now just a little loose. The wraparound.
Good hands there.
Yeah.
Good hands, number 11.
Oh,
and
show. He's got some space. He's got a man on the outside. Doesn't use him.
Use the all the way.
Fend. What a start for the visitors. Kaseki Fafita, the left wing for Southland boys. Wow, you thought it had fallen to scraps on that left-hand side play there. The pressure being put on by Palmerston North, but some fantastic hands. We'll see this replay. This here, I thought it had gone a little awry here, Grant. And the hands get it done.
Hands were brilliant. Number 11, Fafita, he was the little show again.
Yeah.
Fended off, in for the try.
Oh, Kaseki Fafita.
Too easy.
Stamping his name on the early moments of this game. We're barely a minute and a half through and converted there as well. Early lead there for Southland boys. What a start.
The perfect start, really, Brad. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah.
Right in front of the posts. Conversion done.
Yeah, and Jimmy Taylor featured a couple times in the build-up there on both of their sweep plays. The short side one first, and then he wrapped back around and was involved.
He's one to watch. He's got a little step on him as well.
Yeah, and still a couple more years in the side too. So a big start for Southland boys. And Palmy now with an opportunity to answer if they can get the ball back. Here, taken down well there by TJ Gallen for Southland boys. And this one's going to have to stay in play. Solid boot there from Jimmy Taylor, and an opportunity now for Palmy just to flick the ball around Over the top. There it goes. Nehemiah Sua. Here we go. See. Centre. Throwing the ball. There's a couple of loosies out there. Oh, look at the toe.
That's Ilston Park.
Yeah, the skipper, Tom Ilston Park there. Showing a bit of pace in the back line.
They've got a line up here if they can get it wide.
Yeah, the hands are good. Oh!
Wrong way.
Yeah, stolen there by Thomas Spain. Yeah, it looked like it was Eli Odenryan who'd made the little break, the hooker, and it's come back here for Palmerston North. Short side, popped up. Can he stay in? Yeah, halfback's taking it in there. Callum Gullery. And just a little knock on in the contact. Wow.
That was helter-skelter there.
Yeah, we're less than 5 minutes in and both teams have had a real good crack at things. This here, you mentioned Thomaston Park. Ball in one hand. How's that for a loose forward?
Got a little bit of toe too.
And in this one here, the hooker goes through. How's that? Odenryan just couldn't pick up the inside man. And now scrum just 6 metres out from the Southland boys' goal line. They'll have the feed there through the halfback. It's Noah Sutton.
So this will be a test, Brad, this first scrum. Pretty...
massive push.
Oh, I got the push on them.
Oh, but penalty going for Southland boys. Huge push from Palmerston North. And they'll concede the relieving penalty. I think breath of relief there for the Southland boys as they were in their own goal. Otherwise, there's Taylor.
Didn't make a lot of ground on that kick, but
we'll see the scrum again.
Must have gone early.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the next one. I'm looking forward to scrum time. I'm not usually one too interested in scrummaging time.
The dark art.
But yeah, if we're going to have two teams go at it like that, it'll be interesting. Line out, tidy. Southland boys see their exit. They go flat. It's Ilston Park. Not Ilston Park on that side. It's Gregor Rutledge, the opposing 7. Both the captains on the edge of the scrums for these two sides. And a name that carries a bit of weight down the mighty south, Rutledge. And the steal is good for Palmy. Yeah.
Bit of a log jam there.
Numbers here. Oh, the skip.
They've got it.
It's got 3 to beat. And the ball's going to fall there for the fullback. Right across, took it into the contact.
Oh, they've got a line up here if they get it wide.
Got to be. Here it is. One inside pass. Southland boys scramble well.
They did well to defend there.
And there's the knock on.
Well, that was good defence by Southland out wide because that had a try written all over it, but they covered up the gaps and ground pretty well.
That's it. Karawe Teramahi, excellent work there from the boys in blue just to slide and cover things up. I thought there was 2 times here where Palmy had the numbers. This one here, great defence. They got numbers in the picture. And then as we saw it go to the right, same thing, they slid well.
So Brad, the scrum again.
Yeah, here we
defensive
are.
Scrum for Southland. Oh, they've
big
got the push on again. Yes.
Oh, they've held enough. The exit, they're going to kick now. Big advantage, Palmerston North boys. And the crowd loves it too.
Yeah, forcing the kick. Number 12, Mitchell.
Yeah, he just got caught going sideways a little bit.
I think he wanted to get it wider, but he lost. He ran out of room.
Yeah, yeah. Good pressure shown at scrum time from Palmerston North. It's the line out throw by Odenryan. It's been taken.
It's taken, stolen.
Yeah. Kairiro ia Southland boys te poro. They will have the ball here, and not for long. Much to the crowd's appreciation, spilt lollies just 5 metres out. And some footwork, great footwork there. Mativa Fonua pokes his head through,
Yes.
great hands, and dotted down, Nehemiah Sua. Oh, in fact, Sua's over this side, it looks. We'll get it on a replay.
Tane Harvey, I think.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Nice wide pass off the ruck. Bit of footwork showing here. Poked the nose through.
15.
It was Ryder Crosswell who went over.
Croswell in the corner.
In the end, so just like that, an opportunity now for Palmerston North to level things back up.
Again, a few errors there, Brad, coming in from both sides, drop balls, and it might be a bit of battle of discipline as well.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I'm sure some nerves early on in a big game like this. So
Absolutely.
It's not quite a final. It's winner moves on, and with Southland scoring so quickly, there's a bit of pressure on Palmy to answer back, and the kick looks good from here.
Yeah.
It looks great from down there. What a kick.
Yeah, great kick.
7 each there. What a conversion from pretty much the sideline.
So 7 all, just on 9 minutes, 20 seconds gone. So very even play at the moment.
Yeah, excellent conversion there. Jamie Viljoen is a little tougher than Southland boys' conversion. 7 apiece, and just like that, we're all on. Great kick downfield there too, over halfway.
He's got a decent boot on him.
Yeah, absolutely. Just getting some updates from over on the backfield. Tauranga Boys College up 33-24. Now pushed out a little bit of a lead since half time, and big over the back steal.
Elston Park, number 7.
Here we go. They're lining up here, Palmerston North boys, out to the left. Good offload there. It's Tane Harvey. Goes down with it. Odenron just searching.
Oh, there's some holes out there.
Yeah, Mativa Fonua. Got a good little bit of footwork, the centre for the locals. Yeah, talk about footwork and an offload.
That's Elston Park again.
He's everywhere. Tom Elston Park tucks it under the wing there, like Connor Giltrap. Short ball there for Logan Wallace.
They've got numbers if they can get it wide. They covered up well, Southland.
Yeah, good shoot there from the 10. It was Rico Muliaina there, just shooting up for Southland boys. There you go. Breaks through the first tackle. It's Alex Palazzo there. He's through. He's just pulled in short. It's fantastic footwork. He can't be far off there. Millimetres in it. Palmerston North towards the sticks.
Yeah, he's held up, I think.
Yeah, I think they've got under him there, Southland boys. In fact, try awarded. He's seen it there, Wiz. He's in a good spot for it.
He was right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent try in the end. We'll have to have another look at that one on the replay. But try awarded there. They went close. Yeah, they go open side through the fullback. We thought he was probably held up. And perhaps a little pick and go right there. Yeah, it is.
That's where it was. At his feet.
Yep. Good spot there from the referee, Wiz, right there. So a little pick and go off the side of the ruck. And puts Palmerston North boys ahead 12-7 with this conversion to come from Jamie Viljoen. Ulloan. And that one's waved away from an easier spot than his first.
Yeah.
You can be disappointed in that one, but they've found their front. Palmerston North Boys High. And what a way to answer back after conceding that first try, Grant.
Yeah, Vioan is the son of Yogi Vioan, who played for the Springboks and moved out here to New Zealand almost a decade or a half ago,
right.
And played for Northland and Manawatu, and his offspring has certainly got the rugby DNA genes.
Yeah, how good to see him out here contesting the first 15 championship, the Barbarian Cup. Let's hope he pulls on a black jersey instead of a
Springboks jersey.
Green and gold one.
Yeah, I think somehow he will.
Big crowd get up now. The penalty for Palmerston North holding on to call. And awesome to see just across from us the supporters for both schools. There's a few signs out there for Southland boys and
up the royal blue for Southland boys.
Yeah, and I think a fair few dressed in the white suits over there, probably for the Palmy boys.
Yeah, no, I think there's good support for both sides, to be fair.
Yeah, and awesome to those that have made the trip up from the deep south for this one.
So we're 14 minutes in, and it's 12-7 to Palmerston Boys High.
Yeah, both teams showing a fair bit of flair when they get an opportunity to break the line. Both teams scoring tries from distance, their first tries each. And Southland boys now having to roll the sleeves up and do the hard work.
Yeah, very much defence here.
Their exit was under a bit of pressure.
That was Molina. Number 10 for Southland boys, Rico Molina.
So the line out for Palmerston North will be about 30 metres away from Southland boys' line. That one's been caught in the wind. That's a dog's breakfast.
That was a terrible throw.
Yeah, here we go. Southland boys with an opportunity though. It's gone over the back and fallen their way. Happy to phase up the middle of the park. Yeah, they're under advantage there. Ian Tackler not releasing the play there. It was taken in by Gregor Rutledge, the captain. He's in 7 for Southland boys.
So again, a little bit of ill discipline there from Palmy boys, and the game is still ebbing and flowing a little bit.
Yeah, both teams, I think. So we see some athleticism on the sidelines for Palmy. And it was out on the full anyway, so regardless of whether they thought that was a knock-on or not, they're going to be in about the same spot. Both teams kind of just pushing the envelope to see what they can and can't get away with.
They are. Southland have got the better of the lineouts. Whoa, that's helter-skelter.
Yeah, a little bit messy, but Mulioaina takes it into contact. Skipping. Again, happy to do the hard stuff, Southland boys. Phasing up. That's Ethan Brock there. They come out through Mulioaina. Out the back, Jimmy Taylor. Intercept! They're under penalty advantage. That one was Nehemiah Sua and was going to be under the sticks for Palmerston North. Boys, no one was catching him. Grant, you don't wear yellow boots like that if you're going to get chased down.
Yeah, no, they got Flash Gordon all over them.
Yeah. Whoa, very nearly had a 70-metre effort there.
Yeah.
But instead, Southland boys, they'll chip their way down.
And again, just doing the basics right, Southland. Lineouts far superior to Palmy boys. They've got that right, and it's those little things count.
Yep. That's what you see championship teams can really do the small things well, execute their game plan and processes, and it was tidy again. Southland boys playing under penalty advantage as well. They'll be able to have a couple of cracks at it here.
They're making good ground too.
Yep, here we go. Now they'll have a bit of a throw. Jimmy Taylor skipping on the outside. Still going, Jimmy Taylor.
Jeez, he took a bit to take down.
Yep. And they come right again. Muliaina looks inside, doesn't give it. That was a fantastic steal in the breakdown there from Tane Harvey. However, as we mentioned, under that penalty advantage.
I'd say Muliaina's picking up the ball well for some passes at his bootlaces or up high. He's actually controlling that back line pretty well.
Yeah, you see this replay here. This is Jimmy Taylor's efforts through 4 or 5 defenders ridden down in the end there. And they'll come back across for that earlier penalty advantage. And into that line out they'll go.
So they're obviously favouring the line-outs. They know they have an advantage here. There's a bit of tall timber in that Southland team.
Yeah.
And they have easily won that throw.
Yeah, and into the line-out drive. It's going sideways at the moment. Now they get a bit of a creep on. But they're getting pulled in. The 9's been pulled in. And it's gone down short there. Oh!
Oderine stole it.
Yeah.
The hooker for Palmerston boys.
Eli Odenryan, what an absolute effort there to just rip the ball.
Oh, what a step. What a step.
Here we go. Southland boys showing a bit of their flair. And they're over it. And the advantage falling there for Southland boys. Talk about footwork. There was Muliaina there who's showing a bit of his skill.
Yeah, and the DNA as well. They've still got this penalty advantage.
Yeah, still just working around the 22-metre line here. Southland boys, they'll go back for it.
He's going to go back for the penalty.
Yeah, just coming in off the feet. So I dare say they'll roll one over the sideline and have another crack at that line out.
Yeah, and it's working well for them.
Yeah, so they went for the line out drive on that last one.
Palmy boys did well to hold them up.
Yep.
And you'll notice the hooker, number 2, got himself buried in the middle of it and managed to rip it off.
He's trying to find it, spots it.
He finds it and he rips it out.
It's excellent work there, Eli Odenryan.
Oh, this is over the top. They've thrown it over the top.
Oh, and Southland for the first time get one wrong from the line out. Numbers here for Palmerston North boys. Hands, the break, he's through. Mativa Fonua, can he find a pass?
Oh, he's lost it forward.
No, he's had it ripped from him.
Probably went a bit too far there, Brad. He had men on the other side, which he probably should have used.
I thought looking outside rather than inside was probably the play there for Fonua. But both these teams, man, they can turn it on quickly.
Yeah, it is. They've both got a bit of gas out wide and at the back.
Yeah, and the penalty there coming for Southland boys.
Ref's having a bit of a chat to Palmy boys skipper about some of the recent penalties. I'd say that is clearly a warning, guys.
Yeah, they've had a few in their in the last sort of 5 or 6 minutes. We've seen Southland boys kick a couple of times for touch. That's an excellent touch finder too.
That's fantastic kick.
Yeah. Ka Raue te rā whana. What a great kick. And now just 10 metres out. This is lovely bit of speed there. The first break. Yeah, there's guys on the outside.
Should have gone wide. He should have gone wide. Anyway, Southland win the line out. They're spinning it wide. They're making good progress.
Yeah, they're up inside the 5. Pick and go there for Southland boys. Inching closer. Again, turned away by Odenryan. Still there for the visitors. About a metre short now. They spread it. Numbers left. Easy skip.
Yeah, try. Number 14.
What a try there. It was Phoenix Mackay in the end.
Phoenix Mackay, yep.
For Southland boys.
They worked it well. They sucked in the defence of Palmy boys and managed to spin it wide. They had the numbers. It was an easy try.
Yes, and good work here, build-up work from the forwards for Southland boys, just to phase through the middle, like you said, bring a few extra Palmy defenders in. And good heads-up play here from the 9, saw the space.
Yeah, they didn't have the number. Southland had the numbers wide.
Yeah, Muliaina delivered the last pass there to Phoenix Mackay.
So 22 minutes gone, 12 all. Palmerston boys high versus Southland boys here at CT Arena and Te Papaioia, Palmerston North, and very even game so far. Conversion to come from this try.
Yeah, and as he lines it up, speaking of even, 36-35 over the backfield to Westlake at the moment.
Oh, she's tipping.
Yeah, they've scored 2 tries back, but out here, Jimmy Taylor. It's got the legs. It's got the nose as well.
Great kick. Great kick.
Excellent kick. That was a similar kick to the one that put them through to the final, the top 4 here.
Yep. He's a good young footballer, this boy, and he's got a few years left at high school yet. So conversion from the number 15, Jimmy Taylor, Southland boys, give them the lead, 14-12 over Palmerston North boys. 23 and a half minutes gone, first half.
Yeah, and of course just the 35-minute halves here for the schoolboys, not 40s, so about 10 minutes or a little bit more to go in this first half. And back up near halfway will be line out there.
So this will be an interesting one, Brad, to see Palmy boys have got their act together in this line-out. It's been a bit wobbly, to be fair.
Yeah, well, interestingly...
it's been stolen again.
Yeah, I was just about to say that they've got their prop throwing the ball into that line-out. It was Jacob Booth throwing that one, so...
Little errors just creeping in as they're trying to force the pass.
Yeah.
So knock on there from Southland.
Yeah, neither team really able to get into their groove yet, I don't think. I mean, it's typical of a game like this, and unfortunately, as we can see down in front of us, this was the reshuffle I was trying to figure out earlier. Preston Evans, the centre for Southland boys, he's got his arm in a sling down here on the sideline.
Yeah.
Because I'd noticed there that Lockie Riley had come out into the back line for Southland boys, which is why the 14 was on the left wing, scoring that try.
Yeah, exactly, on the wrong side.
Yeah, so we hope it's nothing too major for Preston Evans, though it doesn't look like he'll play anymore in this game.
No.
So Southland boys forced to reshuffle early. There we go. Ball there for Palmerston North. Straightening there was the 12, it's Tane Harvey. Now they spread it. Here he is, Sewer with some gas. Sewer with the kick. It's gonna, it's just gonna roll. One more bounce.
Yeah, that was a good foot race here between Sewer and Molina. So we'll go to a dropout. Southland.
He's a pretty tall boy here too. Sewer, Nehemiah Sewer down this left wing for Palmerston North. Love to see him in a bit of space. We nearly did on that intercept earlier.
He was away for all money. It was a 70-metre run, but it was going to be right under the sticks. But unfortunately, he was pulled back for an earlier infringement and penalty. Oh, what are they doing here? They're asking for...
Yeah, we'll have scrum here.
They've actually got one off. Oderine's off. Yellow card.
Oh, right.
I was just trying to figure out why this.
Yeah,
why the pack was.
Why Jacob Booth was throwing in their lineouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, big win there for Palmerston North. Boys, fortunately you all at home will be able to rewind a little bit on the YouTube at halftime and see what happened there.
It missed us.
Yeah.
Number 2 for Palmerston Boys Eye, Oderung is off for infringement there, a yellow card.
So scrum here, just on the attacking area for Palmerston North boys. You said they are.
Get it in quick. Front rows have gone down.
Yeah, so they've rolled on obviously a front row replacement, and we won't talk about front row replacements here at this weekend's tournament. However, Palmerston North boys have had to roll one on there to get through their scrums, obviously.
Yeah, they've got a few spare.
Yeah. And an opportunity here for the locals to...
They're packing down though, Brad, with only 7.
Yeah,
so this is why the scrum is going a bit skew up, but it held up.
Yep, they've just got to get it in and out. Oh, footwork. Oh. You'd love to see that. Little bit of footwork there from the 10, Phil Ewan. And now up the middle they go. Left side here. There's Jacob Booth. Trying to get over the top. And there's our replacement front rower there, Cruz Ioane.
They're going up the middle.
Oh, a little drop kick through. And he's cleaned up well enough there. 10 metres out from their own line. Now Southland boys, they'll have the ball. And they'll just try and work towards the middle of the field, give Muliaina a little bit more of an angle for the exit.
Yeah, he's coming back to him now. Not a great pass.
No, he's had to really go about getting some of those.
Yeah. Thank goodness he's got good hands.
Yeah.
So he clears well for touch just on the 22 mark there on the city side at CET Arena here in Palmerston North. So Southland boys lead Palmerston North boys 14-12.
And again, a little bit of, it's unfortunate because it probably, the advantage in terms of that not straight throw was probably to Southland boys, but
it was.
Not straight's not straight.
Yep.
And they'll concede another one there.
Something they've got to work on, and certainly at half time I'm sure there'll be a bit of discussion about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no rugby expert, but you'd think if you were having a prop throw the ball and you'd go short as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Go to the front of the line out. And
it's too risky to go long. You just got to make sure you've got that pinpoint. So go short, get it worked up, and away you go. So another big scrum here, Brad. This will be interesting. They're going to pack down with 8 this time. Palmy boys, remembering they have one in the spin at the moment.
Solid from Southland boys too. It's probably their best scrum we've seen. Muliaina finds some space. It's an excellent kick, and there's a foot race. Yeah. He's just been called offside, so he had to wait for his chasers to get through. Otherwise, that was a real race, that one.
Yeah, it's not a bad recovery too to halfway.
Yep, absolutely. Good discipline from the young winger there just to pull out of that chase too, because it was only going to be a penalty.
It was going to be a penalty if he kept going and tried to compete. So we've got a Southland throw on halfway.
That thing...
there's not that much wind down there.
No, I didn't think... I was over on the backfield a little earlier, and there was a bit of wind over that side. Obviously, we're a little bit more sheltered in here in number 1. Well, that one was going...
Yeah, both teams have had their problems with their line-out throws, but we come now to scrum bang on halfway. Yep. So Palmy to feed, and they're going to pack down with 7. So they'll be wanting to get this out pretty quickly, I'd say, Brad.
Yeah, so they've opted to go full back line. If they can get it in and out, there they go. And double back set up here. Probably not executed how they would have wanted that.
No, it's a bit stationary, to be fair. And they haven't got numbers to the ball. They have now.
Oh, I thought Fafita was very nearly over that one, just off his feet, though. And here you go, Palmerston North. Coming back down the short side. Inside ball is a lovely one. Well defended there by Kisiki Fafita. Now they try and go right.
Southland boys are pretty quick off the mark, and although they're shutting down the attack at the moment, they can get caught out of position there.
Yeah, there are some little bits of space on the outside, so they're three-man shooting a little bit. Third man in from the sideline, trying to get up quickly. Just to close. There's a little kick over the top. First to it. Oh, it's the boot. And Muliaina has to get back and ground it. What a play there from right across Will.
Was. Good little bit of ingenuity there. He didn't have a lot on.
Nah, he was under this penalty advantage. We see this one again. And so they just phased there through Ioane. I think they knew under penalty advantage. Just having a look. There's the chip. Fortunate bounce for him. Ugly one for Southland.
Yeah, and number 9 took his eye off the ball.
And well covered in the end there by Muliaina.
So we're going to attacking line out here. We've got the hooker back on.
Yep, so they're back to full complement now. That yellow card will be erased from the scoreboard, and Odenrein's back in.
Let's see how he goes with his throw this time. That's a better one.
There we go. Clean ball there for Palmerston North. Off they come.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Ilston Park.
Ilston Park to Odenrein. So now we're out into the back line. Yeah, they've come up too far.
Oh, he's got it.
He's going to get nailed though, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Run down there by Sue. It was Phoenix Mackay, the try scorer earlier, who's switched onto that left wing side. They've got an advantage though here, Southland boys. The one thing I have enjoyed from both these teams, Grant, is when they are under that penalty advantage, they're just quite keen to throw it around and have a bit of a crack, which is always great.
Yeah, they want to have a crack, all right. And both teams have been good at that too, and they've made their own play, and it's been a good entertaining half of footy.
Yep, absolutely. And on the backfield, Tauranga Boys College scored. Score now 43-40, a misconversion there. It is the 70th minute, so who knows what's happening over that backfield at the moment. Well taken down there by Palmerston North.
It's one back for them. Oh, I think they've lost it forward. Yeah. They have.
Again, just a little bit scrappy here from both sides.
Oh, Muliaina again having to pick it up off his bootlaces, but well played.
Yeah, he's here he is again, Muliaina. Long ball, a little bit behind. In they go. One there was Fraser Wilson.
And they're in over the top, boys, so I think they've won this.
Yeah,
well
that's
done.
Excellent work there.
Number 13, number 4 in together.
Mativa Whanua and Bradley Toka, they're doing the work. Not often you see a centre getting amongst that. But
exactly. He's a big boy, though.
Yep.
And pretty solid and great bit of defensive work there. Got boys, Palmy boys out of a bit of trouble there.
Kick, they'll get down just over the halfway line.
So it might be the last play of this half, Brad. We're just on 34.5 minutes.
Yeah, have a look at this work here. They just couldn't get either of them off the ball, both on their feet. That's excellent work from the two Palmy boys. And here we go, backline play. Here's the captain. Yeah, he knows one way.
Yep, they're using him as the battering ram.
Oh. A little scrappy there. That one probably will empty the benches.
Yeah.
Ko te mutunga tēnā o te haurua tuatahi. That is the end of our first half. Score at the moment 14-12. Southland Boys High over Palmerston North Boys High. It's been an exciting first half of footy. Some exciting play shown from both sides, but also periods where they've both had to roll their sleeves up and do some tough stuff, and neither team being able to edge too far away from the other at any point in this game. Grant, it's been a solid start.
It has, and it's been both teams have tried to play quite entertaining running rugby, to be fair. Great try here right at the start for Southland, and number 11 there, Fafita, he scored a fantastic individual try there, but then came straight back from Palmy boys. And Ilston Park, the captain, number 7, been enterprising, as you say, only knows one way, and that's up the middle. And this led to a great
Couple
little
of
run,
breaks there,
little
yeah.
breaks, and it was a bit topsy-turvy there for a little while. But they managed to get this this big scrum on.
Yeah, their scrum's been impressive, the Palmerston North boys. Obviously, they had a period there without their hooker, where things took a little bit of a pause in the scrummaging, but when they've been at full complement, they've been good. They spread the ball well. They've had some breaks, but I've got to say I've been impressed by Southland boys' ability to cover up those breaks and sliding defence.
They've got a good defensive line, and like true Southland teams, that's their strength. They know how to cover those gaps, and you've really got to work for your points.
Yeah, and as we see this bit of skill there.
That was Ryder Croswell.
Yeah, hea tāhua tērā Pukenga, those skills there. Oof, beautiful. You see that offload again down that right side. They love that attacking right, that midfield channel there. This one was a little pick and go. After the inside place was Croswell, we thought he'd been held up.
Yeah.
And then just a sneaky little pick and go right in front of Wiz, the ref there.
Yep, the halfback.
Love to see that. Both teams, though, having real enterprising cracks, trying to make things happen from deep, which is always fun to watch for us as the spectators. But both teams will take a lot out of that first half. From both sides of the ball. This Jimmy Taylor, an absolute handful.
Yeah,
and Southland boys.
Took about 3 of them to get him down, but the picks for me have been Molina has been fantastic in directing the Southland boys backline, and got great hands on him and a nice little step too, and he's directed play pretty well for Southland. But they've got a hard-working, energising pack. For Palmy boys, Ilston Park, the captain's always been in the forefront of everything. Here he is now in things. The hooker, Odering's been in there as well. And of course, some of their midfield backs. And here we see number 13, Whanua coming through. And he's been a handful for that Southland team to bring down.
Yeah. Both teams Both teams are right in this game, and just like the game on the backfield, this one could go either way. For those following along the score, Westlake boys have booked their spot in Sunday's final with a 43-40 win over Tauranga Boys College. What a game that one would have been. You'll be able to watch that replay on Whakaata Māori. We'll be back shortly. We're just going to go to a short ad break, and we will see you back here soon for the second half.
Catch the next-gen sports superstars.
He's very, very strong.
All power, all action, all drama. Stream it live, ad-free from our secondary school's winter tournament. Subscribe now to Māori Active.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex at Flybuys or Airpoints for 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
Welcome back, whānau. Nau mai haere mai ki te rohe o Papaioia mo te whakataitau whutuporo o ngā kura tamatāne me ngā kura kōtero Aotearoa. Welcome back to the National First 15 Rugby Championship for Boys and Girls Schools here for 2023. We're out here with our second boys semi-final. Ko Brad Pittman ahau, ko ahau te kaikōrero matua mo te kēmu o tēnei rā. I'm Brad Pittman, our lead commentator for this game. Kei konei, a new guest in here. I had Grant in earlier. Josh here from Palmerston North Boys High in for the second half. Welcome, Josh. Great to have you here.
Tēnā koe. Ki ngā maunga whakahi, ki ngā tihi ko rero huri noa, ki ngā ripo wai tapu o te motu. Ko hono mai ki Whakaata Māori, ki te mātakitaki ki tēnei kēmi nui whakaharahara i tēnei wainga nui i ngā tamatāne o te Papoia, ki ngā taitama o murihuku. Ko tomo mai a murihuku ki rangitāne whenua, ki rangitāne tangata, ki te pakanga nui, ki te pakanga I tēnei pakanga nui, pakanga roa e whai ake nei ki te pai o te riri. Tēnā koutou.
So good to have you here. Josh, like I said, one of the lead Māori teachers and for Palmerston North Boys High School, so you'll be pretty familiar with this group of boys out here in their pursuit of excellence right across their schooling careers, and how good to have the boys here playing at home in a First 15 Top 4 championship.
Ai, rau e te kite atu I tēnei tīma e e anga whakamua ana, tata ki te rārangi piro.
Yeah, working up towards the attacking zone there. Palmerston North Boys High, they're wanting to start fast. Footwork from Odenrine. Yeah, solid work. And we mentioned these boys at home in front of a pretty good crowd here for a semi-final. They'll be hoping to get through to Sunday's big final. Oh, here we go, Ilston Park. Can he get the offload? Oh, and it's been dropped there, 3 metres from the line. Josh, Ilston Park there, the captain for the Palmerston North Boys, really putting in a shift.
Yeah, tōna kā hoki ki te kawe te pōra ki te pai kāneke. Koe tētai o ngā tuki o te kēmu nei.
Yeah, he's been real solid. Just got into a little bit of a pushing match there with the Southland boys. That's what it means, though, to these boys. Full of pride, both these teams, as we see the replay here. And this little spread. Palmerston North boys starting fast. And here he is, Ilston Park. Just getting through, trying to free that arm up. And it's been ripped there. It was winger on winger.
Tika tau. Ai, pai te kaupari me te ārai o tērā tima o ngā tamatāne o murihuku. Te tiaki I tō rā te rārangi piro.
And we have scrum feed on their own line. Big push from Palmy. And they've stood up there. Southland boys. It's gone backwards, but it's messy there for the boys in blue. The clearance from Muliaina. Oh, it's got a roll on too.
Te pai hau, te kau mā whā, ke te anga whakamua ana parahuti haere.
Yeah, straight up the middle there from the 14. Ooh, little juggle on there to Jacob Booth. Tane Harvey spreading things out. Jamie Viljoen tucking it under the wing and going himself. Here they go. Next phase. Oh, lovely handoff. He's in some space, the big boy. And he's handed it over.
He won a knee hooky.
And Gregor Rutledge, the opposing seven. Oh, I can't speak enough about how much work both sevens have done for each team. Tom Ilston Park for Palmerston North boys and Gregor Rutledge for Southland boys.
Ai, tika tau. Aho ko tēnā kua whakapaukaha ngā kapa e rua. Kia eke ki te pai kāneke. Engari, moku ake ke te kiti atua e tahi o ngā pau mua e anga whakamua.
Overthrow there in the line out. So we were just at replay that one though. I think knocked on by Palmerston North boys. Southland with a clearance. Jimmy Taylor knocks one down the middle of the field. A big counter-attack opportunity here. They got numbers down this right side. That's Crosswell. They're into the Southland boys half now. There's numbers out on the left. Odenrine goes over the top.
Ko hāmene te kaiwa wau I a rātou.
And Josh, you know, these boys likely leaders in the school, not only in their rugby team. What sort of influence do they have in the wider school, these first 15 boys?
Eo, nā rātou anō e whakatau i rātu me ngā uarai, ngā mātāpono o tō mātou kura. Ko tū whakakake, tū rangatira. He whakapakari rātou kia pura tuawhiti. Ai.
Tika. We've had a replacement come on both sides here. Looks like Thomas Jennings for Southland Boys and Quinn Sturmey for Palmerston North Boys. And they've stolen one there.
Ai, ko riri o atu te apiti tū.
Palmerston North Boys working out of their own end. Short ball. And that one there is Quinn Sturmey. He's just come onto the field. Took an early hit up. Numbers here. They're running out of space. And the hands let them down a little bit there. They just ran out of room there, Josh, all the players, but not enough space to operate in Muliaina.
Ai, ki te tika tau.
Oh, only stood on the line too.
Ki te paitaha. Ko putatu ki te paitaha.
Yeah, ka raui te rā whana. Excellent kick there over the top. Just got a roll on. Southland Boys will get it back here. Big opportunity for them early in this second half.
Ai, he mea nui tēnei mō te kuro tamatāne o Murihuki kia piri kia tata i te mōro. Waihui te toi poto kaui te toi roa ka tae rātou te anga whakamua ki te rārangi piro.
Yeah, that's it. Working up towards that line. That one's been stolen as well. Palmerston North. Now they looked a little bit shaky at line out in the first half. They've obviously spent a little bit of time fixing that. And they've stolen two really dangerous ones from Southland Boys.
Wai maria rātou, wai maria. Ai, ko whanatiko ki te paitaha.
You know, we mentioned a little bit earlier, both teams with fantastic expertise in the coaching ranks. It'll be really interesting to see what the different whakaaro and that have come out through the halftime talks. That one, forward pass for Southland Boys, so Palmy will get it back. But yeah, like I say, it'll be interesting to see the influence that those halftime talks have had on the style of play for each team.
Ai, kare kore nui ngā whakaaro, nui ngā rautaki kua whakahuatia e ngā kai tohu. Kia kimi, kia whai rautaki, kia uru tomo rātou ki te rārangi piro.
We go big scrum here. There we go, Palmerston North Boys. Oh, they held it up well. Here we go, in some space. Josiah Simons just couldn't get around there. Oh, he's picked it up off his bootlaces. Oh, weaving. Excellent run there, Mativa Fonua. Southland Boys stepping up well. And there's the knock on. They'll come back for penalty advantage. Josh, I'm not sure if you just heard earlier that rumbling and that. I thought it was a big crowd applause. I think it was actually the Westlake Boys down in the changing sheds below us following their win on the backfield. Yeah, so they'll have a big game coming up, obviously, on Sunday. The final to play against the winner of this game.
Ki toku nei mōhio I tākoroa ngā tamatāne o te papoia ki a Murihiku I te tau kotahi mano I warau I watakau mā whitu I te whiringa whāiti. Tawa wā ko te ingoa tēnei tōna mana ko te Nike knockouts.
Right, yep. And that one a good kick there. And we've got subs coming on now. Looks like the backup halfback, I think, for Southland Boys, Jordan O'Connell in the 21 jersey. He'll join the fray. We've also got Thomas Jennings. He joined the picture a little earlier, the 16 backup hooker there for Southland Boys. So fresh legs coming on now, just to add a little bit. Good. Again, a stolen line out. I don't know, Josh, I haven't been keeping the stats on it, but I think more have been won against the throw than for the throw today.
Ai, ka pai Murihuku, ka pai koutou.
Yeah, they had a couple stolen the other way, so good to get one back. There's the captain, Rutledge. He's been strong in his mahi today. Here we go. Oh, there's the end. Oh. For the second time today. We've had the stopwatches ready for Nehemiah Sua. Oh.
Kei mua ia, I te atu tātou katoa.
Yeah. The Instagram pages have been saying he does 100 metres in less than 12 and a half, so we'll be waiting for it. He's right up there. Sua.
Ana wauwai kai pakiaka, ana parahuti-huti.
Instead, though, it was penalty advantage, Southland boys, and an opportunity to push their lead out to 5 points here. So Jimmy Taylor will step up. I've mentioned earlier, he is the one that kicked them through to this tournament, or this top 4. It was a last-minute conversion from the sideline in their game against Christchurch boys that he stepped up and took. Looking right at home there. Yeah. Looks smooth for a young fella. He's only year 11. Jimmy Taylor, starting at fullback. He's been coming off the bench for most of the year. Of course, they had both the Muliaina boys, one playing 10, one playing 15. An injury has ruled one out of this weekend's fixtures. However, a pretty handy replacement to bring on Jimmy Taylor. There we go, lovely offload, Southland boys. They're up by 5 now at 17-12, the score. There we go, roll the sleeves up. That one there, Ollie Barham. Fraser Wilson for Southland boys. Ollie the 6, of course, for Palmy. That one taken in there by Funua, spread wide. There here is the speed machine. Gets on the outside, beats one, drops it on the boot. It's still in. No, he'd already stepped out before the kick. Tane Harvey and Nehemiah Sua there, just working together down that left touchline.
Moku ake mo tēnei tima o ngā tamatane te papa o ia mea nui kia pupuri tonu I te pōro. E tai wā ka he nui ngā hua engari ko tai te he ka hinga te katoa.
Oh, barraging run up the middle there. It was Gregor Rutledge, the captain. And that one's been knocked on there in the midfield. Yeah, so scrum here. I te Wainganui o te whira.
Ai, e taupuri ki Wainganui te whira. Kia ngā tamatano te papoia te pōru I nai nei. E he rangi paki tēnei. A hihi o tamanui te rā e heke mai.
Yeah, big middle platform here now for Palmerston North boys. It's a messy one. And big scrum penalty there too. They've taken it quickly. They're away. There goes Tom Ilston Park. But he's been stolen. It's been ripped away there. And the clearing kick from Muliaina.
Oh, kare no kia puta.
Yeah. Oh. Sua charging back down the middle of the field. Great hands there. It's out in one hand again, Tom Ilston Park. And the recycle good. Palmerston North boys, little no-looker. Still there for them, up the middle. Great break there from Connor Giltrap. Spread left side, short ball. Ka raue te piro. What a try. Under the sticks.
Ka mau te wehi, ka mau te wehi. Pai te kite atu tātou I ngā paumuri. Ai, me te makapoto, e makapoto anō, ki te āputa. pai te kiti I tēnei te namarima, e anga whakamua ana, e kia ngā te kōrero, mā mua muri e tika ai. Ara te āputa, koe ringo I aia, koe ke pānuku, ka mau te wehi.
Yeah. Yeah, forwards and backs, they're working together through the back line there. A couple of phases from the forwards, and then the backs got their hands on the ball. And the smile on the face of Ryder Crosswell as he went over. And he'll step up now to add the extras. And a conversion that, if successful, will put Palmerston North boys ahead. We're locked up 17s at the moment with only 20 minutes left to play. Big kick, adds the extras there. Right across all, converts his own try.
Ai, ko tutuki te whanawhakau. Hapai, ko ngā piro I nai nei, ko te tikau mā iwa ki te tikau mā whitu.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's just the normal here in Palmerston North, but the siren's going in the background too.
Ai, au te pōpō te au e te iwi.
Right, so Southland boys now with the kick-off. Jimmy Taylor gets things underway. And back it'll go. Off the side of the boot there. Not quite the purchase Crosswell would have wanted. So advantage here. Southland boys with the line out in the attacking zone. And similar to the game we had over the back and forth, tight one. Southland boys pull their line out down. Oh, great break there. Amaziah Mitchell. Just 20 metres out now with the ball in the middle of the field. Southland boys. One off the ruck. Work there from Ethan Brock.
Wai maria rātou.
Yeah.
E whakatūpatotanga tēnei nā te mea ko ngā tamatāne o Murihuki tino toki rātou ki te anga whakamua ki te kaue te pōre ki te pai kāneke. Wai maria rātou.
Yeah, just held on too long there. Clearing penalty. You see the replay on this one. He's taken it well. Yeah, you can see the player there over the ball. Number 1 there. That's excellent work from Jacob Booth for Palmerston North boys. Up against his opposite, Ethan Brock.
Well, to Fitiki tū, ka pai, o Putatu, ka pai muri.
Oh, good bit of footwork. And the offload as well.
Ai, ka pīrori, ka whita.
Ilston Park, he goes the other way, tries to tuck it underneath. A little bit of a scramble here. The hands, a little bit messy. Ka riro I Palmerston North boys. Te poro.
Ai, me nui mō ngā tamatāne o te papo ia kia pupuri te poro, takina te poro.
Yeah, they'll go back for the penalty advantage there. Palmerston North. Just I think a warning there from Kaiwawao to the captain there of Southland boys. And that one's not going to go out. So after a couple off the side of the boot, probably tried to carve off a little bit too much there. And invited an opportunity here for Southland boys. Here we go, back into the middle of the field. Spread, here's Rutledge, the captain. It's out here for Jimmy Taylor. And here we go now, Muliaina just dots one in behind the open wing. Will this one hold up? No, it's too long.
Iwana nei hoki, paitawa whana, ngari he roa.
And they'll go all the way back up to where that one was kicked from for the scrum. A costly mistake, that one.
Ai, ke te tika koe.
A couple of subs coming in here for Palmerston North boys. It's Cooper Fernal and Lave Miller coming in, number 20 and number 21. Couple of reshuffles happening in the back line now. Looks like Cooper Fernal will come on and play halfback. Yeah, Callum Gullery's come back to the bench. And I don't know about this setup down here, Josh, but Palmerston North boys in the shade all cold, and then Southland boys, they get the sun over the other side.
Tika, ko te tohu manaki tēnā, ko te tohu o te manaki tēnā, ko atu, nei, te manaki ki a rātou, ko tai tāwhiti mai.
Probably put the Southland boys out in the heat where they're not used to it, ne? Here we go, back through the middle. Here's Crosswell. He's been fantastic today. And the ball there for Southland boys. And the penalty too for Southland boys. What a...
Ko huri te tai ki a rātou te pōru i nai nei. Ko hāmene te kaiwawao. Ka tika.
Yeah, you can see Tavita Whakahau here, just warming up on the sideline for Palmerston North boys. He's a big boy, Tavita, so wait to see. Here he goes. Tavita Whakahau will go on. Straight into a line out too for the young man. Here we go, into the back line. Big pass from Muliaina. Oh, and hit hard there too. Great contact. Yeah, and so for Palmerston North boys, it's Tom Ilston Park who's come from the field, the captain. Looked like he's maybe just nursing a little bit of an injury as he came off too. That'll be a big boots to fill for Tavita Whakahau. Oh, and look at that work there. Quinn Sturmey getting into business for Palmy.
O te kaho o te kaupari me te ārai.
Oh, Muliaina. Under the penalty advantage. I think, again, he's both 10s here really smart in understanding their advantage.
Ai. Ko ngā topa tai e rua, ke te kiti atu au i a rātou pūkenga, ke te ata tituro rātou, ki ngā wāhi, ke te ata whāngai ki a rātou hoari, ki a rātou kaitākaro. He mea nui tēnā.
And I think the call here is going to be at goal. So Jimmy Taylor with an opportunity here to put Southland boys back in front. We had about 13 minutes left. I tēnei kemu in this game.
E tino toki tēnei haika ki te whana, te whana I te pōro. He rawe, rawe te kite atu a ko tona. E tukau mārima tona pake ki taku nei mōhio.
Yeah, and as mentioned, just kind of stepping into that starting role in the last couple of games. He's been excellent, like you mentioned, in his kick. He's been accurate from right across the park. So this one here for Jimmy Taylor. It's got the legs. It's got the nose. Ka rawe, Jimmy Taylor puts Southland boys back ahead, 20-19. Oh, what
pakanga nui, pakanga roa tēnei. Oh, e tohu tēnei o te whakapaukaha.
What a game, what a game. And looks like Mativa Whanua there will come from the field, hoping it's just cramp for the young centre. Here we go, Palmerston North boys. Some work to do. There's Lave Miller there. Oh, break. Odenrine. And he's been solid all game. Here we go. Here's the numbers. Oh, and again, Southland boys just scrambled. Defence is so good.
Tika tau. Pai te kaupare.
Here's Miller. He's got a bit of go about him. Love Miller. He's big boy. The headgear on, got a little bit of Nani Laumapi look about him.
Aye.
Here's again, this time feeding the ball on. Odenryan. Oh, that one's been knocked out there. Knocked out by Amaziah Mitchell.
Ke te kiti atu tātou te ngengi o ngā kapa e roa, he tōi tēnā, ke te whakapito ngoi rātou, ke te whai kaha.
And this break here from Odenryan. He's been everywhere for a hooker to get around and do that much work. He's got a fair motor on him. Eli Odenryan, one of our players to watch coming into this game, for good reason. Here we are, big scrum for Palmerston North boys. Opportunity here. They're behind on the scoreboard. When it's messy, Southland boys can get over it. No, it's there for Palmy. And that one's messy, but they're under penalty advantage for the offside. Oh, in fact, there was a high contact in there. No, it was the offside call.
Wai maria ngā tamatāne o te papoia. Mena ka tae te whakatika ētahi o ngā wahanga tākoro ka tutuki pai te whainga.
It'll be interesting to see what their option is here. It is kickable. Maybe just a little out of the range. They'll go for the sideline, and it's a good kick to the sideline too.
Aye.
Big opportunity here for the locals.
He mea nui mō mirihuku kia ka kaupare, ka whakatū pātū, wata kore ai ngā tamatāne te papoia, te whakawhiti te pai kāneke.
They've won the line out. They're going for the drive too. They've got a roll on. The crowd's getting up here, Josh. And Southland boys just pushing it to the sideline. Odenryan pulls it out of there before it gets over the sideline. Here they go. There's numbers. Oh, the pass is astray, and it's been picked up. Southland boys. What a turn of fate from what was a...
Ko huri te tai, ko huri te tai. Kia rātou te pōru I nai nei.
There's a line-out drive down here in the corner, and now we're almost back up towards halfway. Southland boys showing their medal.
Ai, tō rātou kaha ki te tiaki, ki te kaha, ki te kaupari, kia rātou.
Oh, and he's knocked one on in the ruck there, the halfback.
Aroha hoki.
Jordan O'Connell, just the slightest of errors. Another scrum here for Palmerston North boys. High. And the bins. The bin drums.
Ngā taramu o te papoia, ai.
Looks like a couple more of the sub benches are going to be used shortly. You can see both teams getting some subs up on the sideline. Here we go. Oh, nice hands. The extras there.
Oh, way.
Oh, it was just too far out in front. It was a slick move from Palmerston North boys. We'll see this replay off the scrum. Solid scrum from Palmerston North. Nice wide pass. They go backdoor. Shorty. This one here.
He nui ngā hua I roto I tērā wāhanga tako engari ko hoki ki aku kōrero, ko tahi te hapa, ka he te katoa.
Yeah, we see a couple of new players on for each team. It was Presley McHugh for Southland boys and Cruz Ioane back out there for Palmerston North boys. He was on earlier in the game with the yellow card, but he's now back out there for the remainder. Ioane. And out there now, Richie Schuff. Richie! Boomfa! Yep, and won the penalty advantage up into the half. And here's Odenrine. He's been driven back. They'll take the penalty advantage. What a charge back there, Richie Schuff. Not rolling away the call there for Southland boys. And that one. Oh, the acrobatics. Oh, and it's down the other end here too. There's only a couple back for Palmerston North. Good chase there. Yeah, Tane Harvey with the return there. And there is Cruz Ioane. Oh, great hands from the front rower. There's some numbers out here. Charging over the top. There we go, Palmerston North boys. There's only 5 minutes left. They're behind by 1. A try here could get them through. Little dart there from Cooper Fernal. Still going here. Lave Miller charging. He's up to the 22. Cruz. Yeah, Ioane hands it off there to Logan Wallace. It's got to be some numbers there. Odenrine. Odenrine. Oh no. And it's a knock on 5 meters out from the try line. Odenrine can't believe it. He thought it was knocked back from the Southland boys defender. Let's see this replay. Oh, they were lining up for it. Odenrine. There. Mills, not Mills, the younger, of course, Muliaina saying not him. In fact, the Kaiwawa are just going to have a little discussion about it. They are saying knocked back by Southland boys. Interesting to see what the call here is then, because there was otherwise no stoppage. It's going to be a scrum on the 5. So I think the ruling there was it was knocked back from Southland boys into their own in goal and then grounded for a 5 metre scrum. And Josh, the crowd here, this is yeah, this is the moment here. They've got it. Oh no! Loose carry. Although they're not quite out of the woods yet, Southland boys. We'll get the clearance from Jimmy Taylor. Trying to keep it in, Nehemiah Sua. And unfortunately has handed possession back to the boys in blue. And we've got a tense final 3 minutes coming up now. Big line out here, Southland boys. Yeah, and every supporter becomes a referee for these last 5 minutes. Can Southland boys hang on? They've got the 1 point advantage. The 1 point is all it took for them to get here over Christchurch boys. And they've got the advantage as well. Southland boys would be happy just to phase here. They're under the advantage. charging run there from Josh Cairns, who's on the field now for Southland. And they'll take their time getting over there too, Southland boys. Jimmy Taylor will step up, he'll look for touch. Doesn't matter where it goes as long as it goes out. Yeah, for Taylor. Yep, there you go. Probably could have taken a further chunk of it, but doesn't need to, just needed to get it there. And we're probably inside the final minute and a half now until Southland boys can clear it. And they've pulled it down. They're going to need a big effort here from Palmerston North boys. Southland boys happy just to pick one off the ruck. Can they find a way, Palmerston North, to get the ball back? They've got to get players around the ball though. Southland boys, they're under the advantage. That I'd say will just about do it. We're on referee's time now. As soon as he's happy, they'll get rid of it. And there it is. Southland boys. Oh, from being unlikely emerges from the South Island qualifier to tipping over the local heroes here, Palmerston North boys. Southland boys high will head to Sunday's big final to take on Westlake boys. So it's bottom of the South heading up to take on the Blues qualifier. Wow, ko te mutunga tēnā o te Kemutu Rua, end of our second game here. What a game that was, Josh.
Tautoko. Mihi ana ki ngā tamatāne o Murihuku, whakapaukai, whakapito moi i tēnei rangi. Ka tuku te aroha ki ngā tamatāne te popo ia nā rātou anō i wirohia, i whakahiko-hiko, i whakawana-wana, i whakaihi i a rātou. Poho kiriru ana, au ki a rātou engari, ko te tīma, ko te kapa i whakaihu waki i tēnei rā, ko ngā taitama o Murihuku, Karawe.
We just looked through a couple of the highlights from that second half. What a performance it was from both teams. That's an excellent game of rugby. Though there were some unforced errors from both teams, they both gave it everything. You can see from some of these highlights, this was an excellent try there to the fullback, right across all. But Southland boys just seem to be able to scramble in defence. There were a number of times where Palmy boys looked to have them shot for numbers and looked to have that game-sealing try, and Southland boys just covered up, got into their defensive work, and I had to do some tough stuff certainly in that last 5 or 6 minutes there where Palmerston North was throwing everything at them.
Pai te kiti e rātou e kaupare, i ārai i te rārangi. Nā wai i whakaihu waka rātou.
Yeah, we see these final few highlights out on the field at the moment. The boys are going through their handshakes, of course. Congratulations to Southland Boys High School. Valiant effort, and of course commiserations to Palmerston North Boys High School. But they should be so proud of their season, and they've got another big game to get up for on Sunday, the third and fourth match. Remember, it's been almost 20 years since Palmerston North Boys have been here at the top four for the Barbarians Cup, so huge effort by them to be here and to take that one right through. There was that opportunity right at the end that they won't want to watch that one back too many times. However, thank you, Josh, and thank you, Grant, earlier as well, for joining us in commentary. What an awesome game, and what a spectacle of rugby for both these teams, First 15 Rugby in New Zealand, and so good to have it here in Papaioia. Fantastic venue here. Whakawhetai koe mo te hono mai ki a mātou mo tēnei kemu. Thank you all for joining us here for this game. Pai ki na kapa e rua, both teams excellent rugby. Of course, Southland boys, they'll go head to Sunday's final. And Palmerston North, they'll play against Tauranga Boys College in the third and fourth game. And no shortage of rugby here at Central Energy Trust Arena. We've got a Farah Palmer Cup game tomorrow here. The local ladies will be back out in main stage for a Farah Palmer Cup game. And then we'll be back on Sunday for the girls and boys finals for the first 15 National Challenge. So massive couple of days ahead here in Palmerston North. Thank you so much for joining us on Whakaata Māori. A special thank you to all the supporters and sponsors. Of course, the referees, the teams, the supporters that came out. The City of Palmerston North for being such excellent haukainga for this kaupapa. And we'll see you on Sunday for more action from the Barbarians Cup. Ngā mihi.
Not for the faint-hearted.
You were here on all fronts.
Or the Haka nutty. And the nutty Haka.
I te whakarongo kōrua?
Kua pakaru tēnei pātene.
Hakapedia, paraire ki whakaata Māori.
We had to make sure from the beginning, yep, this is what we're going to do and we're going to go all in.
And there was us.
So I was so determined to have this pepe.
Puro pepe, ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
You want your tamariki to be a part of the community. Keep getting all these feelings like he's never going to fit.
That gets pretty hard.
I'm so grateful that Clara has answered those prayers.
There's just always this bias away from our tamariki. We really need this done.
Our code of compliance, it's a big thing, and we ain't gonna just stop because we're stressed.
Supakura, ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Being a rural school, travel is always a huge cost when playing sport at Central Hawke's Bay College. With the funding from Apollo projects, we've been able to lower travel costs to allow more students to participate in secondary school competitions. Where families have more than one child participating in sport and participating in more than one sport, the financial impact can be huge. Thank you to Apollo projects for the huge difference you have made to our students' participation levels in sport.
The bait is over.
What I can almost guarantee is there's going to be some good fish here today.
Tuna in every 2 days.
I was pretty excited actually. Went from 0 to 100 real quick.
For a real good time.
All guns blazing.
Oh.
Yeah, my technique, it was me. Not.
Get in the water, please. Wild 2 day. Ki whakaata Māori.
Another day in paradise.
Catch the next-gen sports superstars.
He's very, very strong.
All power, all action, all drama. Stream it live, ad-free from our secondary school's winter tournament. Subscribe now to Māori Active.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex app Flybuys or Airpoints for 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.